Hello, this is Needless Rage, and welcome back to Revolution Idol. Now, if you didn't already know, during the last video, they completely changed the music because it's spooky season. And that new music got copyrighted to hell and back. So, if you watch the first iteration of that video has actually been gotten rid of, and a new video has been put out that actually has YouTube royalty-free music added to it, which I am quite happy with, and will be doing from here on out. So if you watched the video the first time it came out, think about giving it another watch. I'd really appreciate it. And for a certain someone, I will probably not respond to your comment on that first one because it is now kind of gone. But I'll get to it. Maybe. Hopefully. Anyways, let us pick up where we left off. We have... Okay, so as you can see by the daily reward, I am starting to play this more often. I'm actually having a really good time with it. It is a lot of fun. Also, while I've been talking, we have just been gaining infinities in the background, which we will get to. So this is where we left off last time. Multipliers decay over time. Actually, all multipliers are divided by time and infinity to the power of 2. Kind of difficult, not easy. But we're here to make easy happen. Also, we can mess with this a bit, increase gain, and let us go ahead. Let's see what our statistics look like. Our infinities, we are doing infinities in 30-second interval. It's pretty good, not bad. But, can we get any upgrades? Or generators? Okay, no generators. But upgrades. 512. I mean, yeah, sure, why not? 400 for that. Well, Infinities boost second generator at a reduced rate, currently times 3. Generator 2 is stronger based on your current IP. So this one is already better, which is kind of a problem. Because we're going to go for that, which means we need 512. So let's mess with our automation a little. How long does it take to... Alright, so we're still sitting on 10,000. We might drop that down to 1,000. 2, 3. Alright, let's check that out. Let's see if that gets faster. We're just gonna watch it for a little bit. Boom. You know what? Here's the issue with that, is that we're gonna prestige more often with that. We'll prestige sooner, but I don't know if we really wanna, be messing with that. Or how much we really wanna be messing with it. Also, let us go ahead and take this and bump that up to 20 levels of edit. Whoops. 20 lap speed. There we go. No, don't add. Alright, lap speed of 20. There we go. And we can get rid of these. Lap speed, multi-gain. And then we actually want to drop another 50 just to, finish it off. There you go. Well, while we've been messing with that, we've gotten our 512 infinity. Let's do that. Base ascension power is increased by 1. That's whatever. But we are going to go ahead... Oh my lord. We are going to go ahead and turn it on 3 times speed first off. I completely forgot to do that. I always forget to do that. It's not great. Let's see how our challenge goes, shall we? 2, 3. Alright. So our multis are going to not go nearly as fast. They're going to go a lot slower, and if I can't get promotions through, then this is kind of dead on arrival. So as you can see, it is not going too well. All multis are divided by time and infinity. Which means the longer we go, the worse it's going to get. So if we don't... Yeah, we're not... This is not a thing that's going to happen. Unfortunately. Oh, maybe it will. So I can't time flux my way through this. All right, we're gonna go ahead and kill that off. That's just not going well. But the question becomes, ooh, hold on. Let's see. I got to 20, 50, 70. All right, that's fine. Are we getting faster? I don't think we are getting... I don't know where... 2 minutes and 33 seconds. Oh, yeah, I know. I knew that. 30... So, I've actually made it worse. Yeah, these statistics are going to be very important to know whether your changes to automation are better or worse. So, we can hit that, and then we can just let it go for a little bit. What kind of... We need 1,000 IP. Reach 256 infinities. Nowhere close to that. But we need to figure out what to do about this. Big issue is that we can't really, like... There's no easy thing to do. Let's see here. How many more? Man, we got a lot more upgrades. I think we will... Yeah. Well, we will definitely be breaking infinity before too long. Hopefully during this video. If we don't, well, that's not good. Alright. I did not make it better. Let's do that. Edit it. So we get to the 50 pretty easily. I don't know if this 20 is necessary. Well, check statistics. Statistics didn't really move. Go ahead and bump that up to 50 as well. Edit. Now let's see if that does better. Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing. Okay. Alright, I'm seeing something. Let's actually throw this on lap speed. And then this can just... We don't want that to do anything. Edit that. Okay, it wasn't fast. I wasn't fast enough on it, but that's okay. We're going to do that. That goes all the way up. Alright, how about that? Okay, doing a little bit better. Can I move these? I cannot move. Let's dump that on lap speed. That on multi. And then check that out. How does that look? Let's see if that's much better. It does not appear so. They're kind of hovering around a few seconds of each other. So, at this point, it doesn't really matter. Let's see how Time Flux does. I'm actually kind of curious. So we're sitting at like 600. So, bump that up to 30, and then just go for a few minutes. And what are we at? Like we did 2? Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Time to IP. We're at 2 minutes each time. Because, like they say, man, I don't know. Okay, so it doesn't say it here. I know it says it here. Go. Time flux. Game will run at a fast pace for a lower accuracy, but it's good for resource gain. Okay. So it doesn't really tell you this, but automation does not really work with time flux. It's unfortunate, but it is a thing. We do have a lot of IP. In fact, we have enough to continue upgrading. First promotion is this one. This is so good. This is so good. I don't care about that. But this is an upgrade. This is the upgrade. First promotion is stronger based on its level. Remember how I was saying that multi-gain multi is just straight up the best one? Yes. This just makes it even stronger. Now, I could get the second generator, like, upgrade, but I don't want to be, like, I don't want my infinities lasting long enough to need the second generator. That's my big issue. Now, here's a question that I need answered in the comments. Do you want me to include everything in these videos? Because everything up to this point could have been done in between videos. Do you enjoy watching every single step, or would you rather me grind up off screen and then only focus on, like, what's at hand? If it's something like challenges. Because I am going to tailor my videos to what my audience wants. Now, it's easier for me to just record everything. I mean, actually, it's not easier. It kind of doesn't really make too much of a difference, because I'm already off-screen grinding just in the time it takes me to set up the recording. And then you saw how much IP I got just while, like, the intro sequence I was talking about my last video and the copyrighted music and all that crap. But speaking of old videos, remember when I said that you were just gonna see a lot of flashing, colorful lights? This is kind of where I was, what I was alluding to. Like, it gets a lot worse, but this is when you start to see it really kick off. Alright, we're almost to 600 IP. There's 600 IP. We are going to grab this first for the first. Because that'll hopefully just turbocharge our infinity grinding. Now, what the achievements? 1,000 IP and 256 infinities. And then we got some other stuff that we're not gonna really... Oh, you know what? I haven't looked at secrets in a while. Boost your strategy by automation. Stick to the basics. Reach the right path to reach stars. Don't know what any of these mean. Push your firepower to the max. Unlock the cryptics. Parallel revolution. I mean, all these just give bonuses to time flux. Cursed objects hidden in the shadows. Let's see here. I do remember some of these secrets, though. I did go and find some of them. Let's see, okay, they're slowly getting faster, but that's probably just because the infinities are stacking up and kicking this into effect. And some other ones. There's some other ones, yeah, like this, based on your infinities. Generator 1 stronger based on current generator power. Alright, we're getting there. I know it's a little rough at the moment. Also, the Halloween background is getting a little annoying. The ghosts are flying everywhere, and... Well, I'm gonna be able to... Actually, you know what? Halloween is over. Halloween is over. Why is this still here? Make it go away. Oh, you know what? I haven't talked about the shop. And I probably won't, really. The only one I would even talk about would be the skins. Alright. Anyone watching and willing to comment? I can afford, like, any of these skins. So if you think I should switch to one... Hey, reach 1000 IP. Achievement unlocked. Let me know. It's retro. There's sound? Interesting. Let me know if you see one that you want me to do. Alright, Infinity. Give me that upgrade. Yes. Boom. Unlocks automation for infinities. That'll be important, just not right now. Alright. But now we should be able to... Oh, look at that multi-game multi. Yeah. Alright, it's time to try this challenge again. 2, 3. Boom, start it. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully it goes better than it has been. Because the last few times, it has not gone well. Alright, it's kind of picking up. The issue is that it just gets worse, or it gets harder the longer the game goes. So, like, hopefully the generators help, but, I mean, they are picking up. So hopefully they do help. I'm probably just gonna start off with a multi-game multi. Go ahead and turn off automatic prestige just so it doesn't mess with anything, because that would be bad. I definitely need to get that multi-game multi up and running. Do I want that 10,000? That's a hard decision. Let's hit it. Let's hit it and see how it does. It's okay. I don't know if that was a great idea. But... yeah, that's pretty slow. Grab the multi-game multi. That doesn't really seem to be that great. You know what? Maybe. It does. I do think it is picking up. I could be wrong, but it doesn't seem to be doing that badly. And then this is also picking up. Because it's for how long in Infinity, right? Yeah. It's a little rough, not gonna lie. It does not make it easy. But I think we've broken through. Go ahead and hit that. There's no reason not to. Alright, I think we've got it. I think we have it now. Oh wow, I actually hit my freaking automation. Ugh, just turn that off. Well, I mean, it's fine. It's not gonna, like, really put us back too far. But that should have gone into multi-game multi. Yeah, make sure you turn off your automation before you start challenges. Otherwise, you might end up in kind of a bad situation. Or at least worse off than you could have been. At the very least. Going. Nice. Okay. Alright, we've picked it up. Brilliance. Alright, go ahead and hit that. And now it's just gonna start and we can turn prestige automation back on. Alright. Cool. We're good to go. Boom. 107. Multi-game multi, which is 20,000 multiplier gains. All multis are multied by time infinity. Wow. I did not know that it would give me that kind of crazy Bonus. Right. Ascensions are disabled. I don't think this one's very difficult. Number 9. Number 9 is a killer, though. Number 9 is not one to be messed with. This one should be. Ooh, woo, look at that. That'd make for a good thumbnail, except for all these ghosts. Can I turn the ghosts off? Can we get rid of Halloween time? Seasonal themes. Look at that. Alright, Halloween time is over, alright? It is no longer spooky season. I know that might make some of you sad, but... no need for ascension power. There's no ascensions. Sorry, the ghost floating everywhere was just really getting on my nerves. Wow. We are kind of hurting. I thought this would be easier. Maybe not. Okay, look at that. We're going up, like, 21 points, and yet it's almost a 3 times increase. That is crazy how good it gets. Like, everything else is, like, barely increased, but this just... Multi-game multi just keeps getting better. So you're 22,908, and now it is 24. Very nice. This one's gonna be slow, but I think this one won't be bad. Let's throw some time flux at it and see how it does. It's okay. UIDC. Oh, look at that! It doubles! Yeah, hit that. That's fantastic. And then we just do some more. Yeah, just do some more time flux. This is just gonna be a slow one, alright? One's just gonna be a little bit of a grind. Man, up 20,000. It's fine. I'm just gonna finish this. Time warp. 8, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. I don't actually want to prestige. Although I might prestige anyways. There we go. Infinity Challenge 8 completed. Base Ascension power is increased by 2. That's whatever. Alright. Are you ready for the wall? You have only 4 colors. Yeah. Alright. Let's get some more upgrades. Because otherwise, we're probably going to hurt. Oh, I can also turn my promotion automation back on. That's a good idea. Also, I can get rid of this one. Delete. What? 2. Oh, whoops. That's supposed to be 1. There we go. Edit. There we go. Cool. Now let's see how quickly this goes. This should go very quickly. Wait, there we go. Alright, how much faster was that? Okay, we cut it by like 10 seconds. It's good. It's 33% faster, alright? Best IP per second. I don't think that's correct. Alright, upgrades. Let's go ahead and grab this one. It'll at least double it. I mean, it's not incredible, but... Generator exponent base is increased to 0.75 as opposed to 0.66. It's okay. So let's go ahead and... I am thinking that we will go ahead and try and fail at this challenge. This might be a challenge that we have to brute force. I know, it seems like, oh, what are you talking about? It's going great. Hold on. There is a wall, I promise. It will hurt. We are going to slam into it. We can go ahead and grab the multi-game multi. Oof. Yeah. Keep bumping that up. Oh, my f***ing auto. I keep forgetting to turn off the automation. Lap speed it. Yeah, on the plus side, I can still ascend them. It could be so much worse. Ascension, power up. Motions. It's gonna be just a lot of promoting. We're just gonna go through and promote everything evenly. Hopefully. Will allow us eventually get there. Hopefully we're not slowing down too much. Might have to... Definitely gonna have to time flux this one. This one's gonna be hard. This is one of those where it just takes time. There's one thing I have a lot of. Well, I don't have a lot of time, but I can... You know what I mean. I have a lot of time that I can use. Ah, whatever. You know what I mean. Alright. Let's keep just bumping all the promotions. Let's do a little time flux. Go. Then we'll take that time fluxed time, dump it in multi-game multi, then just use that to upgrade everything else. Maybe upgrade else. Again. Minutes. Hit that. How's their generators doing? Increases multi-gain by 2 million. Ooh. Remember when we wanted 1,000 generator power and now we're at 2.7 billion? Yeah, look how far we've come. Alright, multi-gain multi again. Now it's up. Because... everything else. Well... time warp. Man, I don't think we're gonna get this. Alright. Hit it again. 84. Okay, fun. So it would be faster for me to just push through. Like, overall, the video as a whole. If I wasn't making a video out of this, I would quit and grind. But, if I am making a video, I'm gonna go ahead and just brute force my way through, because overall, it will be faster to do so. And speed is the name of the game. Right, time warp. And we're back up to 85. Perfect. Is this going to be our wall? 9. 90. Hit everything again. Now, some of y'all who are who have played or are playing this, well, you guys are not having nearly as much fun on this level. Or on this challenge as I am. Because you might not have the time flux needed to just push through it. Very unfortunate. Because I remember like playing this without like no speed up, no time flux. I just started it and went and did something else. Yep. I just went ahead, I said, okay, go ahead and start this, and let's go. I'd have it running while I was working. I'd have it running while I was watching YouTube. Everything. Just so I could have a couple of hours pass in the game itself. here's the issue. Do I want a 2% increase to everything? Or do I want to get a few more thousand in multi-gain multi? Alright. Go ahead and bump that up. And time flux. Alright, we're at 94. 95. What are we looking at, like, for promotions? Not that great. Go ahead and prestige. A few more minutes of time flux. Okay, cool. We are just about there. I don't want to make the same mistake I made last time where I accidentally time flux past the finish line. But I think I'm going to have to. Boop, boop. Alright. We've barely touched 99. Let's go ahead and turn that off. There we go. And we can just watch this go up. And we're about to reach infinity. The final challenge. Woo! Alright, so the game is going to get wildly different after this. Alright? Because we will soon be able to break infinity. Great. The game is slowing down. Okay, I'm gonna need to keep... do the thing. There we go. Alright. I got double infinity gain. But I also have another challenge. All infinity gain is gained. All infinity gain is multiplied by times 10. And we can break infinity. Nice. Let's do it. Let's see what breaking infinity's like. It's broken. Break infinity. So now you can see I can infinite for a number of IP. So instead of just going through and... Instead of just going through and letting it run over and over again, I can now let it just keep running, and it'll go up. Let's get rid of automation for promotion for right now. We wanna promote by hand. Oh. Now, is this actually faster? I don't know, to be honest. Oh, okay, yeah, it is. Never mind. Infinities are gaining. Infinities are greatly gaining. So now, for something like this, where I just want to gain as many IPs as possible, I would want to set up something like this. So, promotion 2, promotion 1 will be... Also, this just doesn't, like, work great, unfortunately. 1... Promotion 3, 10, and we'll add a promotion 4 at 10 as well. And we can just do that, and that'll just keep running. And then you just got to go through and kind of clean it up a little bit. Get them all close to each other. So now, it's infinite. Boom. And then yeah. So, unfortunately, you do spend a little bit of unnecessary time building up the promotions. Just, ugh. Honestly, it's kind of why I just do it by hand. And then I will also just, like, let it go until that one just reaches. I don't usually let infinity just run. You know what I do need to do, however? I need to... Automation. Take 5 seconds. We'll just put 5 seconds on each of them. Now, we won't get, like, the most amount of IPs doing this, but... at the very least, it won't be so insanely crazy with the... Yeah. As you can see, they jump around quite a bit. But I think they should hopefully even out. Also, I have a lot of IP. I could buy another generator, but I don't want to. I could get exponent based. I can get... Whew. I can get upgrades here, which I might do. Yeah, this is kind of like it. Yeah, I probably want to... I'm going to save up for IP automation or infinity automation. Because... I would go for something like... I don't know. Maybe 300? You want something quick. Like, you need to figure out... Like... You need to figure out what amount is the quickest to get to. So if you can get to 100 in like 5 seconds, but it takes you 20 to get to 300, why would you go to 300 when you can just stop at 100? Yeah, like that. Statistics. Let's see here. It's about the same. Neither one is really that much better. However, stopping at 100 gets me more infinities. See, that's the other thing, is that you still want to build infinities. Alright, so now I can unlock automation for infinities. IP is multiplied based on infinities. See, that's why you want infinities. Now, I can do infinity automation. Minimum IP 100 time in 5 seconds. Boom. Now, it'll just do it on its own. As soon as I hit 100 IP, it'll reset. Which means these can actually be bumped up. 50. Edit. 50. 50. There you go. And it'll just do this on its own. And I will continue to collect IPs. And I will continue to collect infinities. But yes, that is what broken infinity looks like. And now we need to figure out what our next... Like, of course, we're going to continue collecting IPs to get upgrades. Let's look at these achievements. When I reach 250 infinities, I will actually unlock 2 achievements. Can you have exactly 50? Have 50 achievements. Achievement bonus now also applies to generator, which is kind of nice. It'll be a 1.5 multiplier. So a 50% boost. I mean, which is fine. It's whatever. I'm not gonna say it's, like, incredible or anything. Because it's honestly, like, eh. But what we can do, could do. I don't care about generators. Generators take too long, right? IP is multiplied based on total challenge time. This is what I need to work. That's right. You are not done with challenges when you beat all of them. Now you gotta beat them faster. And some of them are very easy. I mean, none of them are harder. Like, you don't beat all the challenges and go back to the first one and it's suddenly more difficult. But it can be kind of hard to get them real, whatchamacallit, real quickly, done very quickly. That is what you want. Get about 3 IP a second. Fine. It's an okay blend. It's fine because there's gonna come a point where I get infinities at a broken pace. Like, you just set it and you just gain infinities. Unfortunately, at that point, infinity growth won't really matter all that much. Alright. IP multiplied based on total challenge. There we go. And now, with that, let us go ahead and turn off automated promote and prestige. We're gonna go redo some challenges. Also, I need to fix infinity, because if I don't, challenges are impossible. Alright. 2 and 4 are disabled. That's gonna be enough. Yep. That. I am not promoting. I need to promote. Oh, okay. Yeah. So we just dropped that down. Let's take a look at the upgrade. Yeah, we just got a times 0.03 for that. Let us turn automation back on, because automation can do this way faster than we can. 3. We will just let it go. Boom. 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 See if we can just get it all the way. There we go. Question is that faster? Doesn't look like it. Anyways, ascension power is divided by 4. That out. And let's see here. What was I at? 18? 18 seconds? Wow. Yeah, definitely not beating that score right now. That was... Oh, was that 18 minutes? Okay, 51 seconds. Now, what did that do? Another 3. Another 0.03. Very good. Alright. What is this? Is this 20 minutes? 20 minutes for common exponent is decreased by 0.4. This one will be slightly slower, but not really that much slower. Boom. 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 You might notice I just did the same thing my automation does. It's kind of a tried and true way of doing it. Come on. Hit it. Okay, there we go. Minute 30, that's fine. This one took over an hour, so we can definitely drop that down. Easy, easy, easy. Go ahead, hit it. We're gonna just... Oh, well, also, we've gotta... Wait, hold on. Can't I just... You know what? 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Yeah, let's just not promote. Because I can already hit infinity without promoting. Well, oh, but prestige. Prestige is also downed. Okay, never mind. That's a good point. I knew that. Maybe. Hit that, and that should do it. Just have to wait a second, or wait a few seconds. Should climb on up. And that goes from an hour and 16 minutes to... Oh, come on. There we go. 2 minutes. Reach 250 infinities. And I get, can you have exactly 50? 2 achievements. Yes. Nice. Alright, so what's that upgrade like? Yeah, we're getting to a double. All promotions are a lot weaker. That took 12 minutes. Let's see. Well, yeah. I just won't promote. Easy enough. Not a very difficult one to beat. Wow, that was easy. Let's see. Multipliers decay. That took 250. 2 minutes, 51 seconds. But, yeah. Go ahead and just smack that and be done. Wow. Now, 20 seconds. Multis are divided by time. Yeah, remember when I was struggling with these? That's not the case anymore. Let it pick up. There we go. And now we can just rip on away. Actually, we might be able to just do it like this. There we go. Ascensions are disabled. 17 minutes. Let's see how it goes now. We go much better. That. Boom, boom. Alright, maybe not. This one might actually be still a little difficult. Alright, we're gonna get out of this one. It's kind of a waste of time at the moment. Which one of these? Common exponent. I bet I can do this one. Get that. Go ahead and do the multi-gain multi. Hit it again, and that. And now we should be... Wow, we're not good. It's crazy. The exponent one is brutal. Alright, so... let's go ahead and break infinity again. We're gonna turn these... Let's drop it... For just all around, 20 just seems to be a good in-between. Edit. There you go. Alright, and we can hit that. And we also need to turn off the infinity automation. Nice. Alright, so it's bumping up a good bit quicker now. That's 400. 500. 600. Oh, getting to 600. Boom. See, how did that do? IPs per... yeah. So... now the question is, how quickly can I get to each stage? I already went over all that. You all heard that spiel already. I say we just take it to 500. That seems like a good... seems like a good time to work on. But we have upgrades to do. Generator 1 is multiplied based on total challenge time. Generator 2 is multiplied based on total time. What we want... actually, we kind of want to save up for that. That would actually be a much better idea. Ascension power is multiplied based on your infinities. Wow. Yep, still gotta work on those infinities. But to do that, we need to get the IP in order to get the upgrades. The upgrades are super important. And trust me, even if we're not getting, like, a lot of infinities right now, we can get infinities so crazy quickly later on that it just doesn't matter. Oh, speaking of upgrades, generators. Oh, that costs 10,000? That's kind of bogus. I don't want that. 10,000, 100,000. Well, I'm not too far away from 5,000, which will get me IP is multiplied based on infinities. Because that's going to be almost 4 times a multiplier to my IP. You can't really beat that. That's pretty good. And what achievements do I have coming up? Reach 1E 3080. What about that? 1,000,000 IP, 2,048 infinities. All infinity challenges, less than a sum of 10 minutes. Get 1,000,000 IP in 1 infinity by the 5th generator. IP, infinities, generator, exponent, 1,000, and then unlock stars. How interesting. Yeah, the promotions, like, I don't know. If I was to... Oh, let me go ahead and grab that. I am curious, if I was to turn off Automate Infinity, and then I was to just hit this with a time flux, or time warp. Wow, 1,000? 1,200? I mean, I can get a lot. I could just brute force myself into a lot of IP. Because, I mean, it's still going. Actually, I might not be too far away from, what do you call it? Oh, no, I'm not. I'm nowhere close to 3080. That's okay. 2,415. And that's quite a bit, but if we look at statistics, it's not nearly as good. We're gonna go back to 300. I think 300 was a good decision. I think that was a good middleman. Oh, wow. Maybe it's not. What does it start with? Oh, it starts at 3. Wow, that goes up quick. I thought it was just because I hit it with a time flux, but that is climbing. Also, I can buy some stuff. Yeah. Upgrade the generators. That'd be great. I can go and buy another generator. They're not very expensive at this point. As this 4th promotion is stronger based on 9th challenge time. That's okay. Meh. Meh. Whatever. What is this at? What is that sound? I don't know. 3. We could throw on automation at 2,000 IP. It's hopefully going to give quite a bit of IP. Yeah, 36 IP a second. Nice. It was very good. Globally, game completed. I'm at 16%. Uh-oh. That's not great. What are we time-wise? We are at, 53 minutes. Well, we've got a couple more minutes, but this video is on its way out. 3rd generator is strong. I don't have a 3rd generator. I'm about to. No, I'm not. I'm about to have another 2nd generation generator. Man, I feel like I should be like a good bit stronger at this point, but maybe not. Length challenge, tension powers. Meh. I guess we can upgrade it. Affinities are multiplied based on total challenge time. For 2 million IP. Yeah. 1st generator is 10 times stronger. Alright, it is time to fix Infinity. How quickly does Infinity get reached? Not very quickly. Automation. Take off the promotes. Yeah, so see, you can see that we can get infinities pretty quickly. Also, they're worth... I get 2 infinities for every run. So how many infinity points do I get? What is that? 65? Man, 280? Pretty crazy. Alright. We are going to... Let's just go back through, shall we? And hopefully get these even faster. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna continue dropping these in time. This one's gonna be a bit hard. Maybe not. Come on. There we go. Motions are a lot weaker. That one's already pretty low. Same with that one. Go ahead and hit this. Boom. Wow, that was real quick. 3. Tensions are disabled. It's disabled. I feel like this one should definitely be than it is. What is it at? Oh, 16 minutes and 49 seconds. Okay, I was like, well, why is this like... How did I do this in 16 seconds? I did not. Most definitely did not do this in 16 seconds. Just continue to prestige this. 7, 8, 9. That'll go from 1649 to 2 minutes. And this one took an hour, quote unquote. Let's see how far we can drop it. I'm sure we can do it better than an hour. Keep upgrading all of these. 70, 81, 82. This one might require some time flux, however. Do 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 do. And we gotta just keep it going. Yeah, there's a good reason there's a reason this is the last one. Alright. I think with that, we can probably hit it with some time flux. And we're almost there. Oops, did not mean to prestige, but you know what, that's fine. It will not make a difference. Alright, that's 99. So we will go from 1 hour, 1 minute, and 25 seconds to 6 minutes. Now, what does that do for these upgrades? Oh, IP is multiplied by almost times 4. Oh, that's infinities. Never mind. There we go. Times 4. And I am getting thousands of IP every infinity. Alright, so the last thing we are going to do is we're going to break infinity one more time. And we're gonna watch it. Smack those up. And just throw some promotions on. Take automated infinity off. And we'll just let it go. Up to 5,000. Yeah, the promotions are staying pretty much together. 6,000. Alright, so 6,000 seems to be the one. And then, on the other hand, let us... Take off automated promotes. We're going to actually drop this down to 1. And then that's going to be 0.05. Turn that on. See how long that takes. Yep. Now, it is... Now look at that. Now what happened? What if I just fix infinity? Does that get better or worse? It gets a little worse. Which is weird, because it's pretty much doing the same thing. But yeah. So just by doing every infinity, I get 140 IP a second. But I'm also getting all the infinities. 88, 90, boom, boom, boom. And then you can make this even, possibly even better. If I take this to 100,000. And then I just drop that down to 0.5. Now how quickly does it go? I can bump that up more. 1 million. What is it at? Oh, it actually got worse? What? It got slower? Huh. That is odd. 100 million. I actually don't know if that's 100 million. There we go. It is. How's that? Alright, we're coming back up. Oh. We got up to 150. Alright, well, all that aside. What if I do... That's 10,000. 5 seconds. That's not good. See, there's a lot of, there's a lot of just fine-tuning it. 148. See, that's just, yeah. Because you just, I mean, you just gotta get there. Also, look, I'm up to 600 infinities. Alright, if you have enjoyed watching this video, please consider subscribing. I know a couple of you are playing this alongside or have played this in the past. So tell me about your experiences, but do be aware that other people are playing with me. So mind your spoilers for future events. I won't be spoiled, but other people in the comments may be. With all that out of the way, have a good day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.